Football is a beautiful sport. Football, for me, is the number one sport in the world. And football unites the nation. Also, football divides a lot of nations. Football brings friends. Football brings enemies. Football has given us one of the greatest rivalries, and football has given us one of the greatest emotions. And football, for me, is the best sport in the world by miles. People bring out their narratives, basketball, wrestling, and all that. But for me, football is the number one sport. But we are not talking about the number one sport here. We're talking about a very interesting topic, a topic which people are not talking that much, which we should look into. And the question is this, guys. Did you think VAR, the introduction of VAR, do you think it improved football? Do you think VAR made football better? Do you think VAR has just made the game much more enjoyable to watch? And that's a very big question which I have been thinking. I've been thinking a lot because it was brought to make football better. It was brought to make decisions of the referee better. Because as much as we all could deny it, we all know that we humans are not perfect. And the people officiating the game are humans just like us. So they are bound to make mistakes. They are actually bound to make mistakes. And if you look at the game before the introduction of VAR, there were a lot of mistakes. But at the same time, the game was much more better. It was spicy, This kind of imperfection also makes the game more enjoyable. The flair, the anger, the critics, the thoughts, the decisions, the madness of the fans, the craziness of the coach, the rage of the players after the referee take a decision before VAR. People could speculate. No, it's against the team, it's against this team, it's against this and that. This was the sweetness of the game. People will come out, no, we lost the game because of the decision of the referee. No, the decision of the referee, it gives a lot of people things to say. It gives football that spice we need. And then FIFA brought out this VAR, which the first time we heard about it was a very good idea. At least now we've gotten something that will make every decision of the referee much more okay. Or what is the better word? Much more agreeable to everyone. Why do we bring VAR? Red card decisions, penalty decisions, offside traps, and many other things which we, the humans, couldn't see, and also the referees. If we watching the TV couldn't see all of them, imagine the referee being inside the game. And we all know that even if there are 3 referees, 1 referee and 2 linesmen, they cannot see everything. Sometimes some of their calls are not right. And that is why they brought VAR. And now the question is, since the introduction of VAR, did it actually improve this game? Did it actually make this game more enjoyable to watch? Or did it even worsen it? Or make it even more boring? Because to be honest with you, I don't know which one to choose, because even with the VAR, the referees are still making mistakes, even much more bigger mistake, because now every mistake you make is much more harder to take than before. Because before we could also give an excuse that, oh, the referee didn't say it. Not everything referee saws, not everything referee sees, not everything the linesman sees. But now you have a TV that could show you a replay of an action. And not just you watching it, the world watch, and we are waiting for a decision. As long as you take the right decision, there will be critics, there will be speculations. But as long as you take the right decisions, at least at some point, the opponent can agree. Because they all saw it in the TV, they all saw the actions. That is the introduction of VAR. But people are not talking about this. During the period of the game, something happened, maybe an offside, a red card, or a penalty decision. This is where I have a problem with the VAR, and this is where most of the people are talking about VAR. They have to pause the game for a long time. Sometimes they can pause the game for 3, 4, 5 minutes just for a decision. And what happened during those minutes? The game dies down. The referee will be called. Hey, come watch this action. Come check this action. There's a potential penalty. There's a potential red card. Come have this action. They go there They watch and they spend time. That is the funny part. They spend time analyzing the play, analyzing something that we ourselves have already decided what the outcome should be. We all have already sit down and say, oh, this is a penalty. No, this is a red card. No, this is an offside. No, this is this. And they're trying to underline something. And this happens mostly when it's an offside. They try to underline, make sure that the line is straight. You could be offside by a finger. You could be even offside by your hair. So this is a very big question. Like, I haven't had the answer. For me, if you ask me, I think VAR is a very good introduction to the game so that all the calls will be right. But to be honest with you, it died down the momentum. It died down the rhythm. You see players who are buoyed up, who are really sharp, looking very energetic. You just cool the game down by just some decision by the VAR. And to be honest with you, since the introduction of the VAR, still we are making blatant mistakes. Still, the referee are still making mistakes that is unimaginable. And that brings me to this same question I've been saying throughout this video. Is the introduction of VAR help the sport? Has it bettered the sport? Has it made the sport enjoyable to watch, more enjoyable to watch? Or has it died down the sport? Because if you look at it right now, there's literally no difference from what is happening now to what is happening before. And that is the introduction of this VAR to better the mistakes of the referee, to make the job more easier for them. At least the fans will come out with an acceptance, an agreement that, hey, that call was right. But still, the referee still makes mistake. If you watch this AFCON, there were evidence. If you watch the La Liga, there are evidence. The English Premier League, there are evidence. Everybody is a referee until you step into the field. To tell you that the job is not very easy. Not very easy, because every decision you make is still going to be criticized, whether good, whether bad. And that is why this question is really, really hard to answer. Did VAR really improve the sport? Did it make the sport more enjoyable to watch? Because I see no reason why you have to wait 5 minutes for a decision to be taken. I see no reason why you have to wait a long time just for them to rule a line for an offside trap. It's something I really, really don't understand. There are goal line technology, but still we are still finding it difficult to know if something is a goal or not. Maybe they have to put a camera at the top of the pole so that we can understand that this is a goal or not. I watched a game the other day. They had to spend 6 to 7 minutes waiting if something is an all of if the player was offside, which in the TV you could clearly see that he was onside. But they saw something we didn't see. Why? They had to rule a line. And what made it an offside? A tip of a boot, just a little tip of a boot. This is something we miss in this time, the time before where there was no VAR. Decisions were taken, everything was fine. Game goes on, the game goes crazy. Goals, even goals that are not valid. But you know that there is a spy, there are spies in that game. That mistakes the referee makes football way better. Way better, because it shows that imperfection is also perfect. But now bringing the VAR into this scheme, into this game, to make the game much more better, I honestly still have no answer. That's why I'm asking you guys, honestly, do you think VAR really improved the sport? Really make the football better? Or better still, do you think VAR made the football more enjoyable to watch? Or do you think VAR just made this sport even more boring to watch? Or even worse in the casing? So I really, really, really want to know your opinion, guys. I really want to know your opinion. Let me know down in the comment below. If you've enjoyed this video so far, like, comment, and most especially, subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 1,000, and without you guys, it's impossible. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Peace.